From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, August 20th, 2018. Silver is trading at $14.70 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,186 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $19, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,439. Antiwar.com reports Colonel Sean Ryan, a spokesman for the U.S.-led coalition in Iraq, says that U.S. troops are intending to remain in Iraq as long as we think we're needed. He says this is vital to the stabilization of efforts in the post-Islamic State Iraq. This is in keeping with other comments out of the Pentagon, where officials more or less uniformly envision a permanent U.S. military presence in Iraq and have not been shy in saying so. President Trump, however, disagrees and has said he's been keen to withdraw troops once the Islamic State is defeated. It's not unusual for President Trump not to see eye to eye with the military brass on long-term troop deployments. Iraq seems to be unusual in that instead of openly disagreeing with the president, the Pentagon's comments appear to totally discount his opinion and present their own plans as a foregone conclusion. Colonel Ryan said it was possible there could be some minor drawdowns of U.S. troops from Iraq in the future, and that even this would depend heavily on the rest of NATO committing substantial numbers of troops to Iraq for training operations. Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need Spendabit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. Spendabit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Bitcoin merchants, ask about our merchant suite to reach even more customers. Spendabit.co. UPI reports an Indian man faces prison and deportation after a federal jury convicted him of sexually assaulting a woman on board a Spirit Airlines flight, according to U.S. attorneys. Prabhu Ramamurthy penetrated a woman with his fingers as she slept in the seat next to him on board a flight from Las Vegas to Detroit on January 3rd. The assault woke her up, and she found her pants unbuttoned and unzipped. Ramamurthy's wife was sitting next to him as the assault took place. U.S. Attorney Matthew Snyder said in a statement, "Everyone has the right to be safe and secure when they travel on airplanes. We will not tolerate the behavior of anyone who takes advantage of victims who are in a vulnerable position, and we're glad the jury agreed." During the investigation, Ramamurthy admitted to police that he attempted to penetrate the woman with his fingers. He is in the United States on a work visa and is scheduled to be sentenced on December 12th, and prosecutors said he will be deported after serving his prison term. Born into a devastating world and raised among the crowd, the Cloudwalker assumes a new identity and begins the unrelenting quest for truth. In this epic journey, he discovers dark secrets about aspects of his previous life that he once trusted. Through the journal of the Cloudwalker, he shares both the traumatic hardships and the eternal beauties of his experiences. Dear Society by the Cloudwalker is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. Reuters reports a massive and deadly California wildfire that sent choking smoke into Yosemite National Park, causing a temporary closure of large parts of the tourist destination, is completely contained, according to fire officials. More than 3,000 personnel have battled the Ferguson fire, which ignited on July 13th and has burned through nearly 97,000 acres of steep slopes and bone-dry terrain southwest of the park, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. 2 firefighters were killed while tackling the blaze and 19 others injured, according to CAL FIRE. Cooler weather and calmer winds in recent days have helped firefighters in California and other western states get a handle on major blazes, according to authorities. CAL FIRE spokeswoman Lynette Round said the weather is helping the fires to lay down and the firefighters are able to get better containment lines around them. The heart of Yosemite National Park, shut for nearly 3 weeks due to the Ferguson fire, was reopened to the public on Tuesday, but smoke lingered in the air and a few major roads into the park remained closed over the weekend. There were still sporadic fires within the containment lines, according to Yosemite Park officials, adding that visitors should exercise caution. The park's closure has taken a major toll on the local economy. Some 4.3 million visitors spent an estimated $452 million last year, most of that during the summer. While there has been progress in battling blazes nationwide, officials worry that lightning strikes in states such as Washington, Oregon, and Idaho could spark more wildfires. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. That's shop.fppradio.com. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.